So earlier you were talking about, I heard you mention rogue Sasquatch.
Fear the rogue.
Fear. So how do they become rogue? Is that something? Is it just something that's messed up? I mean, obviously, maybe you don't know the answer, but I figure if I'm going to ask somebody,
Oh
you'd
no,
be
I
the
know
best
the
person
answer.
to ask. Perfect. I knew you
So
would.
bumping uglies. Every
Yeah.
pack species has a younger male, stronger, come out and beat out the clan leader, the alpha male. And it's all about bumping uglies to strengthen the species, to make
Yeah.
it to, so it makes it stronger, genetic building constantly. So when your wife tells you, get out that effing door and grab your clothes and take your pickup truck and you'll hear from my lawyer. Well, pretty soon you're living in your pickup truck, your paycheck's being garnished for child support, alimony. You want to see your kids that you miss dearly, and it tears at your heart that now you got to go to court and get a judge decide if and when you can see your children. And you realize that when you do buy or rent a house, that your children will never live under there again with you until they're 18 and they're adults and they can make their own choice. I was there. And it was because two men sued me for $640,000 for
Oh
defamation of
wow.
character in Canada. So 10 months later, my wife pointed to the door and told me to get the F out. And I got to northern Vancouver Island from two ferries because we'd moved up northern British Columbia. When I got back to northern Vancouver Island, my homelands, I had one thing on my mind. I was going to hunt those SOBs down and I was going to skin them alive. And then I was going to end my life. But when I pulled into Campbell River on northern Vancouver Island with all my possessions and my Jeep Cherokee and my rifles and my fishing gear and my bush gear and my native carving tools, and hate building and rage and fury building within me like a pressure cooker ready to explode, there was a hotel when I got into the city. And the Christian manager always put a quote of the month up on the billboard.
Yeah.
And it said, success is not defined on how high you reach. It's how high you bounce when you hit rock bottom. And I'd realized with $11 in my pocket and my worldly possessions in that Jeep Cherokee that I had hit rock bottom. And
Yeah.
I made a choice. I'm going to bounce. And because of
Yeah.
that, two people still are living to this day.
Good.
And
I'm not
I
watching
never
you on
went
48
off the
hours.
abyss. So when we hear of someone going postal and grabbing a rifle with a banana clip and opening up in a post office or a corporate office or a school, something snapped in their head. Some trauma pushed them to the point that they went rogue. They stepped off the abyss and rage, hate, psychotic thirst for killing erupt and controls them. Well, that's what happens to some Sasquatches when they get displaced. This alpha male clan leader, kicked, they're exiled from their own territory, can't see their wife no more, can't see their children, can't see their relatives, and most of them go start a new clan. But some of them snap, and I've seen their killing grounds. Or in Omaha Indian Reserve in Nebraska, pits dug like foxholes where it would
Mm-hmm.
launch on turkeys and invasive guinea hens and deer and coyote and buffalo calves, everything. I've seen it in Vancouver Island, the killing fields with elk bones, bear, cougar, wolf, birds. It's and fear the road. It's time to do a 180 and beat feet and get the beep out of here because there's a rogue living here. And fear the road, run because you will
Wow.
end up being a steaming turd in the forest if you try to push on a road. He'll eat you.